let's see how things are doing. Oh, Mike seems to be coming through. Now let's get the game going. It seems to be coming up. Of course, I have to do the requisite sound test because it's apparent of that happening. Let's see. Okay, seems to be good. So, without further ado, let us proceed. So, last time we went to the iPad tree. We made peanut monsters too soft to live. We got Cole, our new member, further. Braun showed up at the iPad tree. We also destroyed all the mist. And yeah, Braun showed up at the iPad tree, tried to kill Kucha by summoning Bahamut. Bahamut got taken over by Kucha, and then Kucha just went away. Certainly won't be a problem later on. I say very not being very subtle about what's gonna happen, but you know. So for now. So Garnet is back in Alexandria and is about to be coronated as queen, seeing you know the other one died. But that usually means that we have to be watching out for something. Okay, that's what we do. But first, card game. Unlike the last past one, this one's fun. I'm kind of missing the one with upwards. Where is it? It's just name. Okay, you go there. That means I can just put you up there and be done with that. Oh, is that so? Well, eat my ass. Yep, that's done. Let me put you. I can put you here. That won't probably do that. So here. Oh, that's gonna help me. Let's see which one has the better ones. I'll take you. Okay, and we're done. Let's see, what do you say, old man? Do you know it's his wife? Okay then. No. Your wife is a very stubborn woman. I mean, considering the type of man she's married to, I wouldn't be surprised. Remember that Sid kinda cheated on her. Oh yeah, right, we came in here and looted this place. Yeah, doesn't seem to hold the grudge over that. I don't think she knows. I wonder if they'll get anything behind the kids to get him. Now before we talk with them, because that's plot, I'm gonna go over here. Let's see, I already did all the synthesis and all that stuff. I'll go over here. Hello, don't remind me I set you on fire. So Alexandria is peaceful, kinda done the morning and all that stuff. Turning, but it's all good time for us. But the fact that they just made a Wrath of Roses for Braun, despite the way she was acting, shows that before all that went down, shows that she was very benevolent before that happened. And now Garnet kind of ends up needing to take the burden of ruling kind of on her own. Of course, there aren't any political marriages, so I guess they're allowed to be with commoners, but yet. This seems to be causing a lot of dismay to certain people, including Zidane, who is kind of just spouting at the tavern. But in the meantime, we're controlling Wee. Oh wow, that's a good card. I need that card. This card, your card. Yeah, give it to me. I'm gonna say it's good because of the strength. Yeah, I can put you here, then I won't have to worry about that. Oh, so it's gonna be like that, huh? Well, let's see. I'll actually put him in ahead. I'll put you here. Put you here. here? Oh, whatever. This one. And I win! Let's see, which one do I have the least stock of? Oh yeah, I want this card. That's gonna be a very useful card when I'm doing all the other stuff because of its directions. Again, I can't lose any card matchup. Hello. Let's see, what do we have here? Hey, soft. Anything else I need to stock up on? Let's get some remedies. I have a feeling we're going to be having a lot of things happening. You know, on the third disc. Anyway, there's a mini game thing if I recall correctly. Here's the tavern. You can play cards with a lot of people. I wouldn't do that. What do we have here? It's so big. Ladies. Oh wait, never mind. Aiko's just been wandering around doing stuff. He just doesn't know what a castle is. Something smells delicious. You very hungry? You're unbearably hungry? I was gonna say these are probably related to the queues, but no. Like, you really done too bad. It's like, wow, what a bunch of assholes. Alright, let's see. I'm the queen, my orders are absolute. Hey, what does absolute mean? Okay, let's see, my someplace move. So, we have to race against him. So, it's quite simple. This one could be a pain in the ass. Action A, B. Okay, it's these two. Why isn't it? Oh, okay. Okay, now I remember. This is going by Xbox logic. I'm so used to the X being where the A button is. It's actually square and circle. I was wondering what the heck was going on. I have a mod that lets me get this done. Okay, hurry up. And you have to do this a bunch of times to get into line up. How are you doing? I don't like running. It's basically getting the kid to stop fucking playing games. And then I put the password bit on. And when he gets in better shape, you get more thing. And I think you need to do this a couple of times, but I'm gonna do this until I get the last bit. You can only do this now. Thank God for the fast forward feature. On your mark, get set, go. It's a pain in the ass because Vivi's run speed is ridiculously slow. I'm trying to remember, but you did do this a couple of times. Just get better. There it is. This is getting shorter because don't remember what the levels were. I usually didn't bother too much with this. Hunter card. He thinks it's getting better. We have to do it all the way until it reaches level 100, if I recall correctly. So we'll be doing, and he goes up 5 levels every time we do this. I think. Now I just have the passport requirement down. Armstrong card. Yeah, go. Ribbon card, I think. God damn, it's kind of like the kid who kept playing too much on the PlayStations. Nova Dragon card. Let's run together. Okay, it likes running now. Okay, go. 1, 2, 3, go. I think that you need to like really mash these fucking things now. Genji card. Yeesh. Alright, there we go. Now let's see if we can get away. Arthur Queen, I think that was one of the cards. Again, if you want to do this. Let's do 2 more, and you tend to get a... Remember, people, if you want to get into better shape, yeah, okay, 1 more, and if I don't get anything for that one, then I'm done with all of this. Yeah, okay, we're done with this one. What's your level? Okay, 1 more. Let's get to level 100, you know? How are you? Alright, we're done. No more. But to that we get the Athlete Queen card, which... Where is it? We got the ribbon. Nova Dragon. That's the drag... Oh, that's where we get it? Troll. This one. Genji. Where is the card? Hunterin card. Antlion. Armstrong. You remember that? That's the fucking house. Where's the card? Well. Anyway, we are done here, and now let's keep... I guess we could go forward with plot. I've already done some preliminary upsets. Setups. So we go over here. And let's talk with Blank. Where was my enemy? How do I calm down? How about you? How to see Rupert play with us? Sure, I like plays. He's like distractor. Good lord. I just noticed her outfit and I'm surprised that shirt isn't falling off. Uncle Chino. Well, I'm not old enough to be your uncle. Alright. Again, who walks like that? Guess it's supposed to be an extra feminine walk, but it's like, yeesh. Meanwhile, Garnet is kind of feeling lonely. She wants to talk with Sedan because she started to confine a lot with Sedan and started to take his advice. It's time for her to go into her address. And he gives you some gems, which contains summons. Opal has Shiva, Topaz has Ifrit, and Amnesty has Atomos. But why don't they have a maid to do that instead of Beatrix? Yeah, and Steiner, some just tuning out at times. I'm just getting frustrated. No, it isn't. You've been wanting to see him a lot. Meanwhile, Aiko is just in the castle. And she's like, oh, okay, better take advantage of him being over there. He looks pretty small. I wonder, is it the glasses, the hair, or the big fucking nose? No, it's the top hat. We all know it's the top hat. You allow me to explain? Well, should I start? Let's see. First, your beard. Second, your nerdy hat. Third, your thick glasses. All the sounds of a nerdy philosopher. God damn. That's the one thing I do like about Aiko. She's very good. She's very blunt in that regard. And he's like, wait a minute. That girl has a horn. If you remember in the older Final Fantasies, especially like 5, when in those games, the other part of the attire was that they had a horn. And that is why Aiko being born with a horn is so that she has ability to summon. And that's super, like apparently Garnet and the original Princess Garnet, who was apparently had passed away. I think it was illness. Looked exactly the same, except that Garnet had a horn, and Garnet was also very blunt back then. And the kid was like, "Well, we just lost a kid, and this kid doesn't have any family anymore. Off with that horn!" But apparently, it was very painful. It kind of makes me wonder though, you should be able to see some kind of a scar or something like that. I would like that in the model if you had a small scarring on Garnet to signify that she used to have one. I think that would have been an interesting touch. Oh, she's back in the dress she was at the beginning. God damn, that looks like a pain in the ass to walk in. And she's like, yeah, by the way, I'm adopted. But they have just kind of accepted that. Besides, if she's gone, we're gonna find the nearest fucking ruler. Pretty sure Lindblom is kind of out, considering the region shit doesn't have anyone there. Alright, now she's gonna go off and sit down the letter. What do you think it means? It means that the legend is true. Okay, let's see. Let's go through her equipment real quick. Garnet adopted Beatrix. Okay, I don't care about it. You're not your own. Yeah, that's like, I like that. How you doing, Bo? Hope you had a good one. Okay, you can't use that. You can't use that magician cloak. You're learning about MP. How has it been for you? Let's see. Emerald. Emerald has white draw, which I'm gonna have to use later down the road. You can't get her final summon until later down the road. Pearl Rouge. Rouge used by women. Goes at holy power. Basically, Rouge is a perfume. So now I need to decide what to use on her. She's currently learning Auto Haste, always something you need to have, Yellow Scar. Ability up. Ability up might be the best way to go to get all this stuff out of her quicker. Extension, other person level up. I think actually I want the ability up first. I've been having a great day. God, I wish I had some rain right about now, my friend. I tried with the... Yeah, actually today's been really rainy. I went outside to bike and I came back soaked. Like, my goddamn shoes were just soaked to the bone. I think that's around 10%. So I got lucky on that part, but at the same time I was kind of worried I'd catch a cold. Okay, let's see. What's over here? Where am I going? Try to out. Okay, how about up here? Alright. But it's good that he had a great day. Today's just been kind of me relaxing after going outside. And now let's walk over here and Baku. Goddamn. What's with this girl getting stuck on things? I don't know. Jumped out. Well, get a big stick. You poop. You know you could have just called them shit. Deliver letter to Sudan. Oh, here starts the tale of the letter. By the way, about the kid? Well. Just walking around here. Alright. Okay, cousin. Alright. Just get something ready real quick. Let's see. Here it is. Done with that, done with that. Sorry about that, I'm just kidding. Okay, here we go. Sorry about that. Well, like a turd. Well, I could have called him a piece of shit. But she's 6 years old, remember? Apparently, Steiner acknowledged that he said, but he doesn't like Baku. He's like, well, he's still hard-headed, but he has to admit, like, oh, okay, Saddam did help. And he's gonna annoy that at Steiner. I think he dropped something. Again, this letter has unexpected effects, which actually I think is kind of funny. I thought you suspended that. That's only Beatrix. You just heard Steiner yelling. But she is, I don't think melancholical, but she is lamenting. Like, she has done so many things and a lot of things are happening, but yet she just feels empty. It's because there's something is missing in her life. Oh boy, that's the love letter that Aiko made for the Dawn, and now she thinks that Steiner dropped it for her. And she, some reason, thinks that Steiner wrote her a love letter, which is kind of, if you know Steiner, that's not the way he'd do something like that. But ironically enough, I think that makes it so that Steiner actually gets what I consider the best girl in this game. Meanwhile, Sadan is still like, this poor lady's been listening to him act like this entire time. Yeah, he's hopelessly in love at this point. He's still fly, darling. Oh god damn it! Why is it depressed? And Baku just pushes in him. But Baku says he ain't coming in because he hasn't changed what he really wanted. It's just Tyler telling him, go to Garnet. Yes, it's true. He's just been lamenting him a lot. Let's say that disc 3 is the one where Sedan is the most emotional. Okay, we got that. Let's see, explode the Angel Bliss. Thievery. That is an ability that we been wanting. Why? Because Thievery is Sedan's ultimate ability. It's the one that if you steal a lot, you will definitely get it. Okay, let's see. Gamble defense. Yeah. I love Thievery, but I also hate powering up Thievery. Let's see, what abilities can I get him? Clear-headed. I definitely need that because you don't want your physical fighter to be confused. When this becomes Dyne, it becomes Grand Lethal. It's basically his version of Ultima. Let's see, we will be dealing with those things. Gonna have to see how it goes. Gravity temp ability up, bright eyes. Gonna get rid of that for now. Regill, that's why I was counter I can use for a bit. I think you're all good to go. Survival vest, that's all good. Magician robe. Let's keep you on that. Oh yeah, right, that's why I kept that on. Yeah, I'd rather not do that. And okay, let's see what he's forgetting. He lost and it just laughs. Lovely. Poor Aiko. But I'm gonna go to the item shop before. Man. Well, I'll get started today. I have about roughly, in that regard, I have about roughly, I guess you could say, 1.5, just barely under 2 weeks left until my summer vacation is done, which is making me not happy. Let's see, gold choker. I know I have one. I wonder on whom it is. I'll probably just make it just in case. I'll have that. Stanchions, reflectory, I'm gonna save that for a bit. Black belt, I do have one of those. Feather boots, that's good for now. Yeah, I'm pretty much ready to go. I just I haven't been really focusing on my daily. I haven't finished all my what's it called again? My rating stuff because I haven't finished the last fight, but I just gotta be focused on something else. But yeah, I'm pretty much good to go for that. I wonder if we're gonna be fighting Necron. I'm pretty damn sure we'll be fighting Necron. Anyway, let's walk over here. What am I looking for there? Oh. Another completely guy who just kinda happens to be there. And he just picks up a fight with Freya because reasons. And she's way too happy to oblige him. Again, first time I played this game, I named him Penis, so I'm the flaming penis. Apparently the soldiers have been told to give them special treatment. But she's mad at him. And yeah, she's been to a rather point. Where the fuck is Kuja? He just kind of disappeared. He's been opening the bar. Yeah. Yeah, he's too busy practicing. Again, he is linking down. And once again, Weeby strangely is strangely perspective of things. And that guy's gonna stick on him like flies on crap. Okay, let's go through my equipment. Freya, Mithril Sphere, you don't need that anymore. Pirast, Hittite, Lancer, Barut. Lamia's Tiara, that's a good one to have. Mithril. Anti-Killer, always good. Chainmail, Mithril Plate, Jelly, yep. Actually, if I'm getting Anti-Killer from there, then let's put on Thunder. Okay, let's see what can we get her. Emerald gets her white draw, I'll wait with that a little bit. Hittite. Let's see. Counter. Fairy Earrings, Auto Haste, Auto Potion. I do want to wait a little bit with putting that on her. Okay, I will give you... Alright, let's give her a Sapphire, because Hittite is always good to have. Anyway, they're playing me Penis. Yeah, he's pretty good to go for now. Yes, let's go to the castle. But honestly, I think I have around at most 5 sessions left of this game. 3 if I just focus on the story, or 4 actually if I just focus on the story. Let's see, let's go over here, because there are a few things we can get here. So I'm gonna get now. Let's see if I recall, it was over here, was one of them. In here. No, I recall it was around here. Was it at the harbor? It's been a hot minute. Well, let's go to the harbor anyway. You never know what kind of loot you can find there. Besides, this is one of those kind of one-time areas type of thing. Since I defeated the Tantarin earlier in the playthrough, I don't have to worry too much about it. And what's the point? My name is Salamander, which is when yeah. Like, I understand calling him Salamander, but I don't know. I'm trying to find out what is an Amaranth? Adamaranth. I'm trying to remember it. Because yeah, I'd rather keep it Salamander, but I think that name was too long for when they localized it. This is the most weird. This is the weirdest fucking thing to control. Okay. Phoenix Pinion was here. Like, everyone's name is pretty much the same except for Amaranth. Okay, I think it was here. No, it was here. Hold on. Now I'm getting annoyed. That's more like... Telesario coins. Where is the one in Alexandria? It was in that goddamn room. Excuse me? But then again, Salamander is... I think the longest name in this one, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sedan's name is around 7 letters long, so it fits in as well. And it says the maximum of 12. It was supposed to be in here, by the way. Where is it? Where is it? Don't tell me it pops up. Oh, here it is. Leo. Okay, we got Virgo, we got Libra, I think. And we got Leo. Yeah. Just to be with you. This one, Athlete Queen. Only do what makes me happy. You can do comic up, but only to yourself. Hey, that's a pretty nice meeting now. Draws territory. An amaranth is a genus of herbs recognized for its hue. There's several instances in which the game refers to amaranth's vivid hair color, and this name is spelled with an H at the end. The letter M for names were 8 instead of 7. Okay. Okay, so it's supposed to be a reference to his hair. He's right. Man, I hate kids. Is it? You know, you really are quick to change the tunes when all of them are here, even though they literally defended the kingdom. Steiner, you probably got a lot of swirlies when you were a kid. Oh. Now they have something for Sedan to say, but he doesn't have anything to say. Largo's like, oh, now I have to sit my ass on this goddamn throne. Like rivals. They're just trading duels. I'm gonna accept through. Yeah, sit. I wonder, don't worry, the coronation's 3 days. Nothing bad is gonna happen. And they're like, why didn't you say anything? He's like, he just was out of words. This kinda doesn't sit well with Aiko, though. Okay, and this is the first time that Sedan is having feelings beyond a booty call. But of course, poor Aiko having a crush on him is kinda not taking this very well. But remember who But here we get one of the case of the weirdest fucking mix-ups ever. Some of this letter has been making it all rounds. So, goddamn, one hell of a letter. He's like, someone's coming, let's hide. And Steiner's running around patrolling. Lovely. Again, he's just married to the goddamn job. And Steiner like, wait, someone wrote me a love letter? Oh, guess what showed up after reading that letter thinking it was from him. And apparently Marco's just having a nosebleed out of reason. And yeah, it kind of worked. They both started to fall for each other. Remember that Steiner was kind of bitter at her success. But yeah, in certain ways, Beatrix was starting to... Like, she always thought herself as above Steiner, but yet she lost to him. He's the only one she's ever lost to in a sword fight, which kind of is something that mentioned in Ultimaniacs. So this is kind of like returning her emptiness on that. And Baku comes in and is a blue balls everyone. Yeah, Aiko's kinda hurt. Because... Aren't anyone gonna do anything about that hole there? You can't reject it if you don't compare it. Yeah, he said, let's go to your place. He doesn't want to be here. And I said, like, yeah, I gotta go too. So that would be moping. Right, oh yeah, right, of course I'll again. There's still mist here and there, but it's gonna faint. Yeah, but of course they kind of shot a lot of technology over here. Yeah, like I said, but I put in a mod that lets me just automatically win. It's very difficult, extremely difficult for me to lose. Clowns in the dark of night. Yeah, you remember these guys? The clock cannot suddenly remember them. And they're like, what the hell are we supposed to do? Oh, and Tantalus is starting to like patrol things because there's still the issue of Kuja. As a kid, I kind of didn't like this so much, but it's kind of grown on me. Yeah, they kind of supported the thing happening before. Shaitan doesn't remember what he did to him. And she's taking Vivi. Because she's hurting from being rejected from Satan, which she didn't reject it because he never knew about that. But we have to do the... Okay, let's see. Aiko talks live. And she starts to rant about Dagger and Sedan. Oh. I got Nose in, but let's do one match with Dr. Nose there. Let's see, I got some cards. I'm mostly relying on these type of cards. Where is the... take this one. I don't want to use the house. No dragon. Wonder we're gonna encounter that later on. Yeah, I said very... Good lord. I usually try to win the card game tournament, and I usually do. But again, that is just mostly because of luck. You're gonna put that one there. This one's actually not that good there. Okay. I'm gonna put it here. We need to cover that base, so I'll just put you here. I'll just put you here. Close that off. And I won everything. Yeah, perfect. That means I get all of his cards. No. Okay, let's get going. Another one. And now they go into how Amarant ended up here. No, wait, Vivi. Oh yeah, it was fun, except the fact that it blew up and he kind of became part of it. We already went to his home. Let's stop by home. I always like doing that. Might as well go into the item shop, and we can now finally do... another thing that we can do, we can finally start doing tournaments and things like that. This guy's literally just running around scamming people. Oh, he walked through him. He's the infamous Greg. Yeah, I think, and that's not quite him. Oh, he has a reputation. She's just really got, no, all these people are fucking weird. Let's see. Let's go down here. I think it's a joke or something. Yeah. But remember that Gilgamesh has like 6 arms. Let's go to the... What's it called again? The... synthetic shop? No, you're not the... Yeah, this is... I already have these. Sometimes these change in between. Anything different in here? No, not really. Like, he was in 8 and 9. Like, Gilgamesh has kind of been almost every Final Fantasy. It wasn't until with the remix where they actually started including him in 7. Alright, we have some things for this lady. Hello, Duck Lady, I found more of these. She wants my Libra. But sadly, boy, you weren't yesterday, so you missed it when I just made a monster too soft to live. It looked like a penis. Yeah, here's a 12, 13, 15. It's also in 14. I don't know if he is 11. I've never played 11. I want to do that one day. 10,000, 7, that means we have 8, that means I have 4 more left. Well, you can't finish this quest until the last one. Until the last disc. Black belt. Okay, let's go play a card against her. Let's see if she has anything I might want. You. That's the Genji. Ribbon. Emblem. Let's see, you. There we go. Oh, you have the no dragon there. Let's see, what would be a good one to put over there? I'll just put the goblin in here. Oh, wow, you really are doing that. There's that. Send it down there. I'm gonna put. Yeah, put you there. And I'm gonna do this, and I win. Nothing special on this lady. Let's see which one of these has the most runs of directions. There we go. Let's see if the assistant has anything. I'm challenging all to do, but what do I have one loss? Oh yeah, that was the start of the game before I used this hack. Let's see, where is that sword? Here you are, I need one more. 8 of these. Why do I have so many of these? But they're all awful. Zombie is alright. Not the Sandman. Here we go. You'll do just fine. He's 11, but he's a human in the game. He's also NPC. Oh, come on. Don't do that to Greg. Greg only deserves the best. You'll be fine here. And this means I'll win. Let's see, which one should I grab? I'm taking this one. Alright then. Why would they reduce into an NPC like that? Let's see. I wonder what's over here. Let's see. City people, this is just... Oh, how delightful. Rich people being rich. Buying a behemoth statue. They're going, oh, I have so much money. That is being very carefree. Oh god, 6-year-old being stalked by an four-armed man. You know, honestly, if our 6-year-olds run around the show. Oh my god. That's a... Ha 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 ha. He's gonna try to bribe her with the candy in the van. But suddenly Kina... who, by the way, swam here from the last from the Forgotten Continent. No, not the last one. Yeah, the last continent. And Kina's just yelling enough to yelling, give me food. And we get a Chimera armlet. Sometimes you just need to think about what you're doing. This one was a spirit, but the weight and magic weight is really good. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna take one game and then I'm gonna do it another place. And behold, and it tells Satan that it's a beautiful girl. And Satan is going back to his horny self. Let's do one round and then I'm gonna go to the auction house. Oh god. Attic Man Wake. Okay. And I think you have to win these. I think. Except the last one. You can lose that one, last one. See, I think I got a pretty decent card out of this. Let's see. No. Let's see. Yeah, you. And you. Yeah, okay, we have to win 2 of them. I'll put you here. Oh, that's an awful card. Why would I use that? I banish you to the penis explosion chamber. This guy's using nothing but Sagens. I mean, okay, my strongest card in this thing is a Sahagen. Oh, is that how you're gonna play it? Let's see if I do that, if I do that. Yeah, fine then. Just do this. Here, this one. Alright, that's 1 down. And let's see. Home Sweet Home, that is Vivi. It's like how you meant to do this the first time. Now let's... Remember, his grandfather wanted to eat him at first, but then he later on started to actually raise him as a son, and apparently because he fell down there, he was afraid of heights. I like doing this. This gives you a bit better insight into who Vivi is. It's been like a couple of weeks, I think. Now I get to see how it looked. By raising Vivi, the guy actually started to get fulfillment out of life. Remember, he was called a bigot. Next up, good old days. Now let's see what... Now let's get a little bit of the backstory about Amaranth. Yeah. That king, the owner of this mansion, Skute. Yeah. So they just think. He used to be a security guard, then he kinda got framed for a crime. No, it's all unfortunately, but yeah, let's learn about it. I get to see what his beef with Sedan is. I'm gonna also do a... Hold on, I think I have something for you. Okay, let's see. There's a Mason, a new champion sprinter in the town of his name Vivi. Okay, that's the one I got. Yeah, everything is gonna kinda go down. Now let's go in. Oh, what the hell was that? I heard some very loud noise. Okay, that looks like a problem. Let's see if it has that. We're gonna fight that thing. So we're gonna put in Beast Killer. I'm going to need to sit on getting abilities for the up and have... I need Jelly. I'm not gonna be... Well, maybe... I don't think stealing would be a good idea. I don't need counter too much. I'm gonna take... Clear head. No, I need Jelly. And Elsa should probably wonder about... Okay, we should be good to go. Hello, Granny. Want to buy stuff? Let's see. Let's buy the Ice Lance. Athena, Healing Rod, Lamia, anything else would be good to have. Okay, we're good for now. I'm gonna fight that monster. I'll fight it. That's a Kalda boss or something like that. Completely forgot what the name of the monster is. Yeah, but I'm gonna just trance, and now let's see. I hope we can freeze the game. Remember this one in Panzer 14? Now let's see how that looks. Solution 9. This is the attack that named the entire city in 14 network. Anyway, that's done. Okay, we got some money out of that, that's good. And I completely didn't need those abilities. I'll need Undead Killer, I think. Check Jelly off, put counter on, do I have ability up? Yes. Am I learning to level up on him? Well, I'm not in a hurry to level him up. Anyway, let's go this way. There's Freya. Actually, I'm gonna do one thing. No wait, I was gonna go inside the auction house. I should be able to take part in it. You can't do it on the first stage, but you can now start doing it going to the auction house. Today's items are Magician Roll, Feather Boots, Une's Mirror. We want Acclaimed Dark Matter. Okay, let's start with the Une's Mirror and I'm gonna do the fast forward. How much money do I have? That should be enough. Okay. Feather Boots. That one's gonna go. It's actually pretty decent, but I'm not gonna go for that. We want the Unis Mirror and Dark Matter. Unis Mirror is one of those things you have to have to complete a side quest. Come on. Okay. Unis Mirror. Wait to see how high they go. Until he starts going to anyone else. I just heard. This is gonna go around to 15,000. Ha! 10,000. Piece of shit. Just do it like this. I think that's the max. Oh, piece of. Isn't the annoying part? Yeah, it's an auction. Lady, I'm drowning you in the ocean. No? If it's some kind of a joke thing, the fat guy over there will buy it. Ah! No? Okay, we've got that. Now for the dark matter. Why do we want the dark matter? Remember what Braun used to summon Odin? That. And the last one tends to be the most expensive. Let's see, I'm sitting on 41,000. That should be good. When the fat guy in the front starts to bid, it becomes a pain in the ass. Don't you dare! Oh, you piece of! Any more? There we go. Dark matter. Now we got the dark matter. Here we go down. Let's see. Dark matter. It deals damage to the target. Equip as an add-on. Odin. Okay, let's see if, hello? What are you doing? Alright, what are you saying at? Okay, now she's traveling with me. Let's see, she's got that, yeah. But you won't be able to get the thing back when, how sit down, basically got one over Amaranth. If you take it with you, but basically it just shows him running around and getting falsely accused. Let's do the next one. Cardona Bishop. Let's see. Let's see, aren't you. Let's see how are you guys doing. Don't have enough of the northern one. I think there was a goblin card I had that had so many. Yeah, this one. I'll take you. Okay, you want a card that you're unsure will be able to take everything, just put it over there. But for now, I will put you here. Oh yeah, this has a Kerberos. I will put you here. Another one. No, actually, I think I will use you to block that area. I'll just use you. I'll put you over here, just in case. Over here, and now I can't put anything without losing. And I got all of those cards. So it tells us basically we can only do this one. And let's see, hallucination. Kina is hungry. It's called commerce, capitalism. You swam all the way here. You really want to go to Hungary, and this guy's like, oh, I've seen so many people doing this. Anyway, Kina will probably wash up somewhere. Premonition. It's okay. And Ako wants him to teach her how to be a princess. He's like, okay, we can be like her. Alright, they swapped the crystals. Something happened 500 years ago. I'll be going into that later on. But I go starting to get the crystals. Yeah, there is a crystal. Like the crystals in this are actually kind of interesting how they work in this game's universe. I'll explain that when we get to the point where it actually becomes very plot relevant. But let's just say that what happens with it. Stay still, I have to save because we're about to head into a pain in the ass section. I want to go one place. I want to see if I can find Kina after. Oh yeah, no. Now I remember what happens to Kina. Are you guys still going to do that? We will have resistance. And all that stuff. I could go into the auction house. How much money do I have? Oh no, let's wait with that for a bit. Alright, it's time for us to do the final round and see what happens. Because once we do this one, plot. Oh, there she is. That's an airship pilot. We did talk about. No, yeah, so we know that the champion's recent sit. But he's an Oglop. Now she uses nothing but Oglop cards. Silence, I'm the champion! Yeah, maybe you shouldn't be following a booty call. Oh, that's one hell of a title. Don't worry, I use cards. Well, you know what they say in some cases. Don't be angry. The game was rigged from the start. Let's see. You will do. All right. Okay, put it down. Oh yeah, I'm starting. Kinda may have forgotten that. I'll just put you here. Oh, I can't lose. One Oglop. Ah. You're gonna do that, alright. How about I do this? Oops, wrong one. Oh, you piece of shit. Or just do this. And that one, and that one goes. You go there. And I'll put you here, and I win everything. So let's take the Oglop card, the Oglop card, the Oglop card, or the Oglop card. What is this one? It has the most arrows. Rebirth ring. Don't be ridiculous. It's like, I'm the champion! Yeah. I mean, it's not wrong. And the Hildegarde 2. You never actually see the airship properly. And Sid is having a bad feeling along with Mark. Yeah, there's definitely something going on after that. Oh well. And here comes Aiko. Alexandria is San Herbal. Yeah, remember that kind of loose end. I say Hildegarde the second, but when I see the number, yeah. And he's still a goddamn theater dude. Scarlet Hue. Oh boy, if Cooch is here, that means nothing good is going to happen. I wonder why no one is opening the window telling me, cut that shit out. And Bahamut's attacking Alexandria. He's a theater kid. There's Bahamut, and he's just playing wasted because, as I said before, Eidolons are the ultimate power in that one of the strongest powers in this, but that is not actually the ultimate power in this game. No shit. Okay, now to get the correct people to do the correct order. It's the Knights of Pluto. Alright, so let's see. Let's see to gather information. We are going to have Blitzen and Colon. Protect the townspeople, go to Weimar and Haga. And contact Limblom from Reinforcement will do Bridak and Ludo. And finally, Dubot and Mullenkedheim will take care of preparations on the cannons. If you give the right correct... Now, you get different rewards depending on the orders you get. You get nothing correct, you get none of the correct, you get nothing. You get 1 prayer correct, you get high potion, 2 correct elixirs, and then there is 4 correct is angel rings. Angel rings are really good. But yeah, strategy has struck, just like we thought. And Steiner and Beatrix are gonna go off and fight Kuja's army. Kuja's trying to push Garnet into a corner, though. That's why he's doing this. Why? I don't know if you want to be calling upon the... whatever the hell that painting is. I love this song. Oh no, Faceman! With pipe! Steiner, that's not how you run with a sword. Okay, we've gone through the equipment abilities. Going to Beatrix's abilities, he has nothing. Steiner's still only level 17. Let's see, Mithril Sword, this one. Armor Break, Mantle Break, Man-Eater, Demon Mail, let's see. What can we give him? I think he should already know High Tide. Alert, a little bit. Let's get him. Let's see, do we have Undead Killer? Yeah. Remember, these creatures are undeads. Hey, they don't come out, we have to take care of these things. But as you remember before, they're undead. And what are undead weak to? Life! So the real VIP here is actually going to be Beatrix. So let's see, just cast Life on a Miston and I'm in attack that. Free XP! Let's see, is there anything going on over here? That way! Remember, these two are starting to get a good feeling for each other. And that's one of them. As a kid, I used to always use Seiken on her, but you know, life work. Oh, wrong person. Okay, fine. Let's see. Which one do I have more of? Phoenix Pinions? Kill that. Remember when you cast life on the right person. Pinions and that stuff only brings them to within an inch of their life. Life destroys as a straight up death. Another alert, another level up. Why is she getting levels? Let's see, I want you to cast Kira on Diner. Learned alert, which means he doesn't need this anymore. Let's give him... Coral Ring might be a decent idea. Glass Buckle, Fairy Earrings. Running Shoes... Black Belt. 20% hit points is always nice to have. Let's see, Undead Killer, kind of don't need that, but might as well keep it. Level up High Tide. The extra hit points are more important than going into trance quicker. So, yeah. Oh, it's two. This time it's 2 of them. What do you do? It's what I've been doing all this time. You take care of that. Might as well go into trance on him, but not really. Well, he's gonna go into trance regardless. Steiner's trance is the simplest one in the game. He just triples his attack power. But since he's not a paladin, he's just a knight, he doesn't have any white magic. Because Beatrix's Beatrix's class is actually, well, like I said before, a holy knight or a paladin. Steiner's just a normal ass knight, which kind of makes it funny. Steiner has a lot of catching up to do. Halt the vile fiend! I shall shove my sword up here. No, wait. Might as well heal. Oh yeah, that thing. I don't know what element that was, but it healed Steiner. Anyway. Good thing they didn't touch you. Steiner's having to get to the level up quickly. I think I should probably use an ether on her. I don't need to though. Let's see, what happens if I use mental break on the damn thing? I think it worked. Always be sure to life everything. Don't want to cease getting levels, it doesn't matter. Oh, this is the first time anyone's actually wanting to protect her. That's another thing. No one's actually wanting to protect her because she's just that strong. You can also sacrifice a certain change in Steiner that he's no longer viewing people as hostile as he used to be. Well, the case in Steiner. Yeah, sounds simple enough. And once more, we shall go into the realm of I'm going to throw. Oh yeah, Steiner just goes into a trance. That means his emotions are all coming. Remember, when people go out in trances like this, that means they're in an emotional maximum. But Steiner's still only using the mithril sword, which is like a second sword to get in the game. I think also his defense goes up like a lot. And now we start something very weird. This, as a kid, this music kind of unsettled me. It's coming over there. Okay, let's see. What if I don't want to go upstairs? Yeah. Okay, how about this way? Nope. I do really like this one. Okay, fine, I'll go this way. If I go this way, I'll once again get stopped, so just keep on going here. And over here. Oh, that's not ominous. The statues are closing off the path. I don't wanna. Oh well. Who knew the castle had this kind of secret? Well, it's related to what happened 500 years ago. They say that Bahamut is the final Eidolon, but that doesn't mean he is the most powerful. He certainly is completely powerful, but there are about 2 more that are stronger than him. Don't you just hate it when you're walking around and all of a sudden you get an ominous theme in your head and your light prevents you from going anywhere else? Oh yeah, sure, you got a big fucking cannon? I'm gonna crash in a minute. Yeah, this ship is not doing that well. And wee-wee's getting airship. Huh. And I'm not actually with some helpful ideas how to deal with air sickness. Aiko, your stomach is glowing. Meanwhile, Sid. It's the whole adjustment. Oh no! We're gonna get smited by God! And Aiko can't take it anymore, so she's just gonna... Oh, Alexander. Wait, what? So, the reason why Alexander's named Alexandria? Because of an Eidolon. Its protected deity. And suddenly Aiko and Garnet are kind of coming... I kind of ended up together. Now, the gems that they've been exchanging, the Falcon Claw and all that stuff, they're part of one big gem. That is the Summon Stone. For what I would consider like one of the strongest, if not the strongest Eidolons in all of Gaia. Alexander. And Alexandria is named after him. So Alexander is Alexandria's guardian deity. This is the... Whoa. There's something you don't want to hear from a 6-year-old. I don't worry, let the kid 10 years your senior do that. No, not 10 years. 14 years her senior. No, she's 6 and and Garnet's 16. Hold on, I'm doing math in my head, it doesn't make sense. Yeah. This is though a very good like sequence of events that's happening right now. I do like it a lot. Well, you know what I said about Red Bull? It'll give you wings. Yeah, remember this from 14? The symbol? Alexandria, refers to the name of Alexander the Great, which is, yeah. And Alexander's here to protect this city. And this one is also named after Alexander, the ultimate Eidolon. One of the 2 Eidolons that's stronger than Bahamut. And he just pretty much one-shots a Bahamut. That is what Kuja wanted. He wanted that Dolan. Oh boy, he's gonna do the same thing with Alexander as he did with Bahamut. Oh wait, it's actually a ship. God damn. That's one hell of a ship to have. But there's a wrench in this plan. An old man with whatever was going on there. Hey, what the hell? What does Sedan have to do with any of this? Yeah, it's meant to creep you out. No, he's definitely not a reference to anything, but he's definitely doing something awful. But Kuja realizes something's off, and then he realizes his greatest enemy is here. Garland. This is one thing that I kind of like about Kuja. His plan is actually getting derailed by someone that he is a fear of, as someone above him. It shows that he is actually not as... he's not as, you could say, untouchable as he'd like people to think. Oh, we scar for life. This is another chance for you to go off and fight the Tantarim without the time countdown. So, Garland is sounds a time lord. I'm not sure if we call that, but he's definitely some kind of a lord. This is your other chance to fight the Tantarim if you didn't do it originally. And probably this one if you aren't sure confident you can defeat it in one go. Like early on like I did. This one is just magic, but isn't worth all the other stuff. Let's just go through things real quick. Okay, let's go. But the Tantarim won't show up again. Sir, you might want to get the fuck out of here. You as well. How fucking dense do you have to be to not know that? Anyone else? Get out of here! Oh, I guess I better escape. I don't know. We're trying to find her. Remember, we already know where she is with Sedan, but I think there is a reason to save those guys. If not, if anything, you're just a good person. Nope, nothing here. Anyone in here? No, we good. Hold on, let's go in here. Into the kitchen. Get the fuck out of here. You as well. You as well. Where the hell did you come from? Anyone else? We good? Good. You know, ever been so engrossed in your job that you kind of forget you don't hear when everything's going to hell above you? Or on the outside, then includes the giant dragon. You there! You might want to get the hell out of here as well. Well, he survives. Oh, but anyway, what's over here? Anyone here? Oh yeah, I remember this place. This is where I did the thing. No one here? Long live the king. Oh shit, there's a dragon. No, use this chance to go through a lot of places because things are about to change a lot. What's in here? I've never gone in here ever. Oh, there's a Garnet's bedroom. Excuse me, let me go into her panty drawer. Tightly sealed. Kind of weird that they have Garnet's room here, but they don't have the Queen's bedroom. I think this is supposed to be the Queen's bedroom. But literally, where's the goddamn bed? Oh, it's here. I wonder if we can actually go down there. Try moving it. Maybe I want to go back down there. But no. I wonder if she's gonna move in here. Okay, these are opened up. But yeah, I like the inclusion of Garnet kind of points out there is a bigger connection to Kuja and Sedan. Now this game really starts to delve into that. Oh, you mean the big fucking Eidolon? But Sedan goes like, no, you guys need to stay back. Well, for example, someone was really important to you. Ouch. Everyone wants to beat the shit out of Kuja. Really? We have a giant ship in the sky. Yeah, Sedan, if anything, has really good instincts about things. Oh boy. That's called an earthquake, Sedan. This thing even has the ability to destroy Alexander's wings. Try to remember when God of Omega said, yeah, that's also in this creep. Yeesh. Yeah, he just destroyed the Alexander. Set out to the rescue! Don't worry about Aiko, she knows how to grab on. Poor Aiko getting even more, guess you could say cut. Don't know if you can say that about a 6-year-old. But I think she has more of a crush on Sedan, if anything. It's about time to get the hell out of here. God damn! I'd like to point out this is the 3rd city we get devastated in this game. A lot of people just died. Both in Bahamut's attack. Both the Bahamut's attack and what just was done here. All 3 major cities on the Mist Continent have been completely obliterated. Certainly isn't bad. Yeah, his counterpart? I wonder who that is. Anyway, back in Limblom, it's time to be built. Okay, so I recognize him by his sneezing. I wonder if Paco has allergies or something like that. He's fine. Yeah, Satan kind of got knocked out for a bit. Because, you know, when you get nude. But again, we just saw a fuck ton of people die on screen. A lot of people have died. Well, have you heard about Ecoist's amulet? Let's see. That's a good one for him. Those is a waste, but it gives you text magic evasion. I do recommend that. Like, you have to get both the tests here in disc 1 and disc 1 or 2 and disc 3. Okay, let's talk to you. How do you say about letters? Yeah, he went to Fossil Room. Yeah, Muldoon. I'm gonna find Muldoon. He's gonna get so many letters. But I'm going to call it a session here. Because after other things that happened, I think after this we're going to be going on our next session will be the hunt for Kuja, because he has a lot of things to answer for. And I don't think something like Alexandria getting nuked would take care of him. I don't have any mutuals that I'm going to raid or want to raid. Link is taking the day off because he's gotten a little bit sick, so I'm just going to call it here. Thanks for coming into the stream, and I'll catch you a lot next time for more Fantasy 9. Have a good one.